Now to the other key Senate race making news tonight, the Pennsylvania Senate race, which also could determine who controls the Senate. Front and center tonight after the debate last night. The Democrat John Fetterman recovering from a stroke. On that stage, what he said about the stroke at the beginning of the debate, and then how he performed while answering the questions. What his campaign is now saying tonight, what voters in Pennsylvania are saying. And Dr. Oz and his answer on abortion rights, saying that women, their doctors, and local political leaders should decide this issue. Rachel Scott in Pennsylvania again tonight.
Tonight, John Fetterman's campaign saying their candidate did what he needed to do in his only debate with Dr. Mehmet Oz, knowing it was going to be difficult after having a stroke. At the beginning, Fetterman addressing what he called the elephant in the room.
I had a stroke. He's never let me forget that. And I might miss some words during this debate, mush two words together, but it knocked me down, but I'm going to keep coming back up.
The questions and answers were closed captioned on large screens so Fetterman could read them to help with his lingering auditory processing issues. At times, he did stumble over his words. When asked why he changed his position on the issue of fracking.
I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand and I do support fracking.
Fetterman was asked why he has not released his detailed medical records.
I believe if my doctor believes that I'm fit to serve, and that's what I believe is appropriate.
Dr. Oz facing pointed questions too. Pressed on his position on abortion rights and whether he would vote for a federal ban on abortion at 15 weeks. It was the answer from Oz that made immediate headlines.
I want women, doctors, local political leaders, letting the democracy that's always allowed our nation to thrive to put the best ideas forward so states can decide for themselves.
Tonight, Oz's team standing by that answer to include local political leaders in that decision. Meanwhile, Fetterman's campaign today held a press conference of doctors speaking out against Dr. Oz. We asked, where's Fetterman's doctor?
Why are we hearing from you instead of Fetterman's doctors, and why hasn't he released any of his medical records to the public?
So first I have to push back against your answer, because he has released a detailed report from his doctor saying that he's fit to serve.
Today, voters we spoke with were split on the debate. Tom Lawler, an attorney and Democrat, still undecided.
I'm not sure if Mr. Fetterman's people should have him in this race. I feel bad for him. If my decision had to be made today, I think I would lean for Dr. Oz.
But Richard Farrow, a retiree from Pittsburgh, says he's sticking with Fetterman.
Okay, he has a little bit of trouble talking. His mind is okay. I mean, if it affected his mind in some way, I could say okay. But he's still a smart guy. Has nothing to do with his speech.
You still have full confidence in Fetterman?
Right, I do. In fact, I already sent my vote in.
Rachel Scott with us from Pennsylvania tonight. In fact, in Pittsburgh. And Rachel, really both campaigns here saying they accomplished what they needed to do last night, which we know is the one and only debate between Fetterman and Oz.
Yes, David. Fetterman's campaign says they are thrilled by his performance, that they've raised $1 million since the debate. President Biden and former President Barack Obama reportedly expected to visit this state and campaign for Fetterman in the coming days. Former President Donald Trump expected to visit Pennsylvania as well. He's backing Dr. Mehmet Oz. David.
Rachel Scott in a key state again tonight. Thank you, Rachel.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.